Hello and welcome everybody to this fun and relaxation challenge. So you may ask, why do we do this fun and relaxation challenge? Well, in my experience of clients, they have sometimes worked too hard, they are stressed, they can't slow down, and there is not enough room for fun in their life. And both Heidi and I know that when you have fun, you also relax. So we were thinking to create a system of different kind of activities that could help relieve stress and overwork and have a better and more positive influence of your life. So I am Margarita Kristalotis, helping stressed professional women overcome stress and struggle and discover their purpose in life and business. And I absolutely love when I see my clients thrive and flourish when they see the gift of healing in their life. And my website, as it says here, is thekristalotis.com. Heidi, would you like to take over from here?
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very excited that we do that because it was an idea of Margarita to combine my competency, I think to say competence, you say competence, and to create something out of it. You know, I always was thinking, what do I do? What can I do? And you know who I am, Heidi Hörnlein or Adelheid Hörnlein, and I am a professional coach, voice coach, so, first of all, and also another counselor, relationship coach, and so forth. And I help people to discover their potential which is not yet discovered in themselves. And that's why we want to do this challenge. And my main website is thepowerofrelationship.com. So before we begin, let's give a little bit of an overview. We have 8 sessions all together, and they are mostly on Crowdcast. This session today on Thursday, instead of our normal connections session, will be also on Google+. We want you, if you participate and want to have the most out of it, to join our community where we can exchange and give the results and the experiences between each other. I also have posted in the Crowdcast the link to come into the green room. And when you come into the green room, please mute yourself. We try to mute you too if it's too much voice, too much noise. And please, when we do the exercise in a few minutes, don't come into the green room. Come afterwards. And we would love to have your feedback and the share of what you have experienced, if you have experienced something at the end of our transmission. And I've also created some polls which I invite you to take at the end of the transmission. And this is only in Crowdcast. This is not possible in the Google Plus event. Okay, I see there's somebody, and I mute the person, because when you come in, please also have headphones to avoid the echo. And the best thing, if you are not familiar with being inside a Hangout, I have posted the link to a tutorial which I've created, how to come inside a Hangout and what is there to take care for before you come in. I think, Margarita, that's all?
Yes, I think that's all. And so are you ready to begin?
Yeah. I would.
Challenged.
Wonderful. I see Elaine is also coming, and Irene is here. I invite you, if you want, to participate in the exercise, also non-muted. But this is a little bit tricky because I will tell you what we are doing. First of all, it's all about fun and relaxation. And the most, let's say, common way of relax is meditation. And that's why I want to begin, let's say, with a meditation which is not really a meditation. It is a journey through your body. And we want to explore the body, and with breathing, and also with sounds. And for the sound part, we are not yet really sure how Google Hangouts are handling if 10 people sound at the same time. So we will try it out. At the best, or at the worst, who is watching us will have a horrible experience of sound. But we invite who is watching us to do the sounds by themselves. Whatever I give as instruction, do it. Not just watch it as a show. It's not a show. It's just something where you are able, or if you are able, if you have the possibility to do it. And if you are at home, nobody will hear what you say, what you do. Nobody will see how you look like. Nobody will judge you if you do it right, because after all, there's no way of doing things right and wrong. It's an exploration. It's a research. Okay, Margarita, something to add?
Yes. Be sure that you sit comfortable, and then just don't expect too much of yourself. Just follow what Heidi is going to show you, and then it's just going to follow. And do express yourself when you're sitting in front of your computer, and follow us. And if you're inside here, mute yourself, so that otherwise it's like the broadcast will not come through or to completely. So so remember that. And then Heidi, are we going to start?
Okay, we start with the first experience, and I'm sure at a certain moment you will have fun. Maybe at the beginning, if you're not yet familiar with meditation or with concentrating on your body, you might find it hard, but just try and see what is coming up. And even if you wander away with your thoughts, it's not a problem. Okay? So we will start. I invite you to close your eyes. And just for a minute, listen to the sounds outside and the sounds inside. And please come in now, later, after the exercise we have begun. Don't come in now. After we have stopped, please come in, okay? So again, close your eyes. Listen for a moment to what you hear in your surrounding. Then listen to your breathing, to your breath. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Where is your breath? Where do you feel it? Maybe in your nose. Maybe in your throat. Maybe deeper. When you now, as the next thing, take a deep breath. Where do you feel that? Can you feel it opening your belly? Can you feel it going down? And imagine now that your breath, if you feel it or not, that your breath can fill your whole chest. With the next breath, you fill your whole chest. Explore the room, the space which is in there, and feel that it expands when you breathe. And with the next breath, you open your belly. Feel your breath opening your lower body, your middle body, I would say. Imagine this enormous room which is there, and with your breath you can open it even more. Take 2 or 3 breaths, opening every time more and more. And then imagine that your breath goes down to the hips and opens your pelvic area. And when you are sitting somewhere, feel that the breath goes down to your butt. If you feel it, it's fine. If you don't feel it, just imagine that you can direct your breath down there. And every time deeper and deeper, and wider and wider. And the next breath going down your legs, as if you really could fill your legs with your breathing down to the feet. Try it out. You can see yourself in front of your inner eye or feel it from inside. And then you breathe right into your feet and through your feet into the earth. And imagine that your breath goes even deeper, like the roots of a tree. And you get connected with the earth. If you don't feel it, as I said, it's no problem. Imagine it. Imagine yourself as a tree with roots. And keep grounded. Keep these roots through the whole session and hopefully for the whole day. And now we are going back up to our head, and imagine with the breath we can expand even the head. Going out into the universe with the energy which is transmitted by the breath. The breath is our connection from the inside to the whole universe. Feel your whole body filled with the breath. And then slowly, slowly, on your out breath, begin to make some noises. And feel into these noises. How do they feel like? I give you some examples what you could do, like Every breath a noise. It doesn't need to sound good. It's just a release of a sound out of your body. And again, and choose quite low sounds now for the next few minutes. And begin to do a more stable sound, like ah or oh. And listen inside of the spaces we have opened in your body by the breath. If you can feel this sound vibrate. Oh, go on with your sound, with your pitch, with your vowel, which you like, and just listen into your body to try to feel the vibration. You don't need my low sound. It can be higher, like oh. sound. It's not about the aesthetics of the sound. It's only about you. And if you have difficulty to feel the vibration inside your body, I invite you to put your hand on your chest here in front and do the sound again and see if you feel something now. You can try different vowels and see if there's a difference in this vibration. Do it for yourself, and now you touch other parts of your body, your shoulders, for instance. Then you can also touch here where the throat is, where the vocal cords are behind, and see what happens here. And the neck here. See if you can feel it in the same amount as you feel it in front. Let's see. And is there a difference between the vowels? And you can also use other pitches, higher pitches. For instance, do you feel it alike, or is it different? You can always go back where you felt it best, and then you can change the pitch again. Or also the head. When do you feel your head vibrate when you do the sounds? With which vowel it is better, and with which pitch is it better? Okay, we have done all the upper part of the body. Now let's see if you can feel it lower. Try to find out where you still can feel it. On the belly. We try, okay? Probably not, because what is transmitting the sound are the bones. So find some bone part, maybe here the spine, and put your hand there and see if you can feel it there. And I give you a hint, the more low the sound is, the easier it is to feel it in these lower parts of the body. And go down, 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 down until you're, to the lowest bones of your spine, and see if you can feel it still there. And even if you might not feel it, but the bones are connected to the thighs and to the feet, what we did before with the breath, try to hear and feel the sound through your whole bone structure until the feet. Try it out, okay? Now I give you another minute or so to go to the place where you find you felt it best, your sound, and just enjoy it for a while, okay? Do it. And then enjoy when you have stopped sounding, tuning. Listen again into your body, which was filled with these sounds, with this vibration. Listen how it feels like now. And some deep breaths. Say hello again to these spaces in yourself who are able to vibrate, to give out your voice out of your body into the world. And then you can come back into the room. And who wants to come in the green room and join us and share your experience? You are very welcome. We have 9 minutes for sharing. Okay.
Heidi, that was amazing. I felt my back ribs at the bottom right away. I've never in my life felt those back ribs on the bottom of, you know, where the kidneys are or something like that. So amazing.
Good. I think most people have never thought about that the voice is really vibrating inside the body. And even singing students, they don't think about that. They just produce voice, but actually the voice is, your instrument is the body. If you speak, if you sing, it's always the body. And the more you are grounded in your body and can fill the resonance spaces in your body, the nicer and the fuller your voice becomes. You are not born with the voice you presently have. You have a much nicer, better voice when you are able to access all the spaces inside of your body. Okay, somebody else?
Elaine, come on in.
Hi. So because like you, Heidi, I have done vocal singing and choral singing, but this so reminded me of vocal warm-up exercises which we used to do. Now I'm going back decades and decades when I used to do that, but at that point in time I was not as tuned into vibration as I am now. So I was doing high pitch to low things. I was moving things from here down to here and allowing myself to feel the resonances. So I enjoyed that a lot. And because I've been thinking, I want to re-expand my vocal range again and practice it. This was wonderful. It also reminded me of some of the chanting and toning work that I have done as a part of Reiki practice in the lineage that I actually practice, and I'm going to be resuming that now with this stimulation. So I'm thrilled with my experience this morning.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And what about Darlene? Do you want to say something?
You must unmute yourself.
Yes, I enjoyed that, and it reminded me that I don't use my voice well, and you really hit a chord with me when you said that we're not using the voice we were born with. I really related to that because I've noticed I've met a lot of people from my past lately, and the first thing I notice about them is how their voices have changed. And I'm more interested in finding out why does that happen, how does that happen. And I remember my best time using my voice was in church singing hymns. I used to love to sing the hymns. I now sing with the radio. I don't go to church anymore, but yeah, there's something about using your voice for sure.
It's wonderful. I only want to say one thing. Actually, maybe I was not quite right. We are born with an original voice, but then it got restricted. When you think about babies, how they use their whole voice with the whole body. You know, we didn't go in the muscle work today, only in the vibration work. Babies have their full voice. It is high because they have a little body. But then, by education, we learn to dim down and reduce the voice. You know, this is the normal, let's say, upbringing, and only very few people maintain the full potential of their voice. And so when you find yourself with a voice which is a little bit like this, or like this, there are many different ways, or Nasa, the voice is like this, you know, this is not people's voice. This is a reduced version of their voice, and the potential they have never tapped in. But you know, the voice is so near to yourself that you think, that's just it, that's my voice. You are so used to it, and you don't believe that it could be so much rounder, nicer, and more pleasant to listen to.
So I want to interject before we take the next person to share, that I forgot to say that this is 8 sessions. And today's session is on Google Plus, and also on Thursday at the regular time. The rest of the sessions are on Crowdcast. And please join our special community for the Fun and Relaxation Challenge, because then we can share our content, and you can also comment on there. And the link should be in the email that you received this morning. So with either one of you, Irene or Scott, would you like to make a comment?
Wait a minute. I have also posted the program for the whole week in under the program section in this community. So go there and you will have an overview of what we will be doing. It will be different than today, every day different. Okay, Scott.
Can you hear me okay? I'm using my different microphone. All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I liked, Heidi, the frequencies of the pitches. I've never touched my back while I've used my voice ever in my lifetime, so it was great to see if I could feel how far I could get down. Could I get down to the tailbone? Could I get the sound to reach down there? So it was pretty cool. So thanks for having me on, and it was great.
Good. Thank you. Scott will accompany us on Tuesday. Live music. He is singing and playing the guitar. And you know, this is so surprising, or not so surprising to me anymore, that people who sing often have no idea about the importance of the back. They always sing outside, but they are not in connection with the bone structure, and so the voice is only half of it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who else? Somebody else who's listening, come in. You have the link is posted in the Crowdcast event. Irene?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. That's actually my first, and also I'm new to meditation. I've been trying to practice it somehow, so this is actually new to me. I've never tried this voice before. So this concept is actually very, very new to me. I never knew that this is a part of meditation even. I really don't have much to share with you. It's actually my first time, and I'm a little bit nervous too. So, but I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much.
Okay, so did you feel something? Could you feel your voice in your body?
Yeah. Actually, this concept, I think I remember I've tried that when I was a kid, just accidentally, and I knew how the voice is actually reflecting on your body. But actually never tried to have that much with it like today.
Wonderful. You know, you are confirming that the kids still have this body feeling of more or less everything, and also of the voice, you know. And when we grow up, we don't have it anymore. Who wants to practice it a little bit and first get, when it doesn't work with the voice, when you want to have the feeling of perceiving music with your body, you know, I'm sure you know it when you go in the discotheque, when you hear the basses, they go through the body. I think this is the main reason why people go into a discotheque, because they feel their bodies.
Yeah, or when you are near to so very high speakers in parties and you feel it in your body.
Absolutely. So you know now that you can use just your voice for fun and feel your body with your voice.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very great.
I thank you so very much, and come on again and try out the other things.
Thank you.
Margaret, thank you. I think we are at the end here. We have to give an outlook for tomorrow. No, first of all, we have created a poll in Crowdcast. Please fill it out and let us know how it was for you or the people who are listening on Google Hangout, Google Plus, or on Crowdcast. Oh, Google Plus doesn't have the poll. So come over to Crowdcast, there's the poll. Okay. Okay, and tomorrow we will go really into the fun part of voice, and we will do all sorts of noises, explore what we can do with the voice, and we will explode in laughter. And if we don't, there is Elaine Neberding, who is here in the film strip. She will help us to laugh because she is a laughter yoga specialist. Okay. Is it all, Margarita? Or do we need to say something else?
I am so excited about this because you have been so dedicated, and our performers that's going to come in, like Eileen and Scott, they're going to come back later in the week to actually share their special skill to teach you something more about being relaxed and having fun at the same time. So, Heidi, what is the topic for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, noises with voices and laughter. As I said, we will try out what you can do with your voice. And, you know, this is the play aspect, because when we grow up, we don't allow her to do things like something like this, you know, and we will do it together. Everybody in the film strip, come in if you want to do it, and we will have a lot of fun. Just trying out what is possible. Okay, and Elaine will help us with laughter. Yes. See you tomorrow.
And gibberish.